Hello, welcome to Game 2 Co-op 2025 Finals. My name is Lord Fizzlebeef. Joined with me in the booth is Danny. How's it going, Danny?
Going pretty well. Game 1 was very, very, very close, and I think it is safe to say this one will also probably be very close. These teams are insanely well matched, so we're in for a heck of a good time here at Game 2 this evening.
Let's talk Blursings real quick. We got fighters, plus 40 health, and auto ribbon, and black mage HP growth. Oh, it was so good until we got to that last one. We got thieves.
Let's say it was beautiful till it got real ugly.
Still got real bad, real fast. Thieves with hurt dragon, equip axes, and -5 luck. Oof. We got red mages with plus 20 strength, improved cat claw, and Mazza curse mute. Woof, don't give him a Mazza. We got white mages with the wood set evade, hurt undead, but -4 max MP. We got black mages with doom magic, resist lightning, death, and earth, but -10 M death. Ugh.
Some good in there was some bad in there was some sad in there. It's fine.
There's the black mage HP growth on fighter is the real highlight. Like, yes, they have auto ribbon, and they're gonna need it because they're gonna have no hit points.
Pretty much. And you sounded real upset about that Mazza being, mute curse, but I mean, that just means you're not wasting time talking. You just swing it. You ain't got nothing to say. You just hitting things. That's fine. It ain't that bad.
We got a bingo board. The highlight of this is we got a lot of find and kills on here. We need to find and kill giants. We need to find and kill ghosts. We need to find and kill worms. We need to find and kill ogres. We need to find and kill sahags. Cataloging the entire gosh dang bestiary.
In short, we're going hunting, y'all.
The other notable tile on here is hit at least level 40. That one is one that's one of the two hit level tiles that don't tend to kind of crop up as you play. 40 requires some effort, I think. And the other one I saw on here, always a favorite, successfully cure a status ailment in battle with white magic. That's one of the several tiles where I throw myself on that one. I start with a white mage, and my goal is to no longer have a white mage by the 20-minute mark.
Something tells me that's not going to be how anyone on screen plays it. I'm pretty sure everyone here likes their white mages.
I know. Chat pointing out we also have Confused Carry and Quake Lich. Quake Lich, we need to find... The true hazard of Quake Lich is Quake landing at level 8. We do have our Black Mage with Doom Magic, so there is a chance we just start with Quake just immediately out of the gate. That would be neat, but it's only 2 charges per caster, and I don't see people running with more than 1 Black Mage. But at least we'll have access to it. And then Confuse Carry, same problem. We need to just really, really hope that Confuse is not level 8. That would be awkward.
It feels real bad when you get down there and all you have is 2 charges and it doesn't work, and then you have to do it again.
Oh, Jay wishing for violence in chat. Doom Magic, Quake and Confuse level 8, calling for it. I mean, I have a solution to that. It's called the single melee and 3 black mages.
I mean, I can't think of a good argument against it, to be honest with you. Even if you don't want to finish the game with it, you can correct that with taverns, so...
Yeah.
Sorry. Alright, about to let our runners go, although, for anyone who wants to look later, they've got me cracking up so much in the race room, I almost don't want to let them race. But we're gonna let our runners go. And they should start on stream in the next 10 seconds or so. So if you didn't get something to drink or a snack or anything else to have with you while watching this, well, too late, because you're not getting one now. And there... off.
And we're off. That was starting ribbon in one of our inventories. Katana, Bane Sword, Vanilla Katana, though. Level 1 White Magic is hilariously sad. Level 1 Black Magic, we got Lightning 3. Okay.
Yeah, White Magic leaves a lot to be desired, if I'm honest.
We didn't start with any good armor, but we got Chain Armor and Iron Shields in the armor shop, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, decent starting armor for that fighter. Meanwhile, we're gonna be here for a minute while we watch the great
The great
buys
inventory filling
of wood shields by everyone on stream.
The general idea behind loading up on wood shields in your starting inventory is that if you load up on garbage weapons and garbage armor, you will be able to note what is in a marked box without having to open it. The upshot to this is that you don't waste your time opening boxes for gear you don't want. The downshot of this is that you might miss out on some very lucrative experience fights hiding a piece of trash you don't want. So with Canaria Castle already marked off for being a garbage cardia, we're headed off Chanigan first to Temple of Fiends. It's Elf Castle. Well, that was nice. Bye.
We'll need it eventually, but it's not useful right now.
Mm-hmm.
We see new kids on the block doing the same thing we like to do. Take some imps, get to like... That one imp fight will easily get you to that level 4, and that's gonna...
Yes.
Level 4 doesn't sound like much, but it will make a lot of running, screaming into somewhere early a lot easier than it will be at level 1, so...
Walking into Ice Cave at level 1 is a death sentence. Walking into Ice Cave at level 4? I think I can make it work.
I have a couple of times these flags. Ooh.
Dwarf Cave Cardia, immediate floater.
That's one of those things when you see it early and you don't have the components that go with it. You're really excited for like a second, and then you're just like, oh man, I can't use it though.
Mm-hmm.
Still great to have, because in this flag set, you don't need canoe. You get your boat and you're suddenly in the air.
Mm-hmm.
There's been many of calls for who rolled this seed in the chat already.
Yeah.
Danny. I Danny am the seed roller.
Yep. So just wait. It'll cook.
Maybe.
Over in Provoca, we have Gaia. Kind of expensive gold bracelets. Possible target for that. Buy a gazillion things for 200 grand later. Loading up on wooden helmets and wooden armor for that there white mage. Make it hit evade cap immediately. So we've got Earth Cave up at Matoya, and we have what appears to be Temple of Fiends down at Marsh Cave. Or no, sorry, at Northwest Castle.
And we see Phoenix opening these boxes on Earth. Basically looking for a loose. We don't have... Marsh isn't... Or not Marsh. Earth is... Why did I say Marsh? Earth is not incentivized. However, we had 3 loose in these flags, and they cannot be an incentivized dungeon. So you know they're going to have to be places like Earth Cave. And there's so often when you find an unincentivized place like Earth Cave that has a lot of boxes in it, it kind of feels like you almost always find progression or some incentive that you need sitting in a box in there. So I don't hate checking these boxes.
Level 3, we've got Brack and Temper and Lock. And again, garbage out of white magic, so... guess we're relying on black magic today, and chat calling out Garland had a script. I missed that. And we find a loose bottle in the Earth Cave, notable because we've already found Gaia over at Provoca. That is probably our progression. Elf Castle was Titans, and I don't know what Marsh Cave was, but that's one thing we've already kind of got a lead on. Alright, what's this Garland got cooking? Opens with hold. Into Cure. Luffy doing waiting, looking to mine out skills and spells out of this Garland fight. This is a real heads-up play. Uses Lamp to cure the status ailment, so we've got that covered. Garland being very, very helpful for our bingo strats. There's Stun. That's our second status element. Can we get a third? Well, there's Cure 4, hilariously. Bane doesn't quite get there. We do a second curing of status for flexing. And we're going to try and lift 3. Here comes Cremate. There's the fire elemental skill that we needed to see. Garland with all the goodies. Bane finally gets there. Luffy victorious in the pitched battle versus Garland.
I don't think I've ever seen a Garland that has helped knocked off so many bingo squares at once before.
Right. So
Garland being that good at bingo just confirms he is a very old man.
So Chanigan finds Ice Cave. My guess is that this is what's over in the Marsh Cave location.
It
so
is.
There might be a loose in here. Otherwise, we are chasing down that bottle turned into herb, and I don't know that anyone has done the herb turn-in at Elf Castle because we have sourced Elf Castle. So that's our current path to progression right now, is a loose deeper in earth, a loose in ice, or that herb turn-in.
So what you're saying is we've got options.
Yeah, and not only one of them is easy. Worth noting that we don't have any ice-specific tiles, so for once we're not having to mash through all the tiles, we're not having to step on all the lava thingies. We can do Ice Cave like it's a normal dungeon, a luxury in bingo. As Shum is headed deeper into Earth Cave, trying to fish out a loose. An loose will be found in Ice Cave. Loose ship found by Chanigan. And with that floater, we are already in the air.
Not even 10 minutes in. That ain't half bad.
Luffy also picking up the ship for their team.
Yeah. For anyone who missed game 1, Poutine you out of the tournament took game 1, but it was insanely close, and they're proving already that I was right to say that this one would likely be the same, because it sure is.
Oh, the sandworms have rub.
Oh, they have rub, they have
slow.
they have blizzard. They've got quite a few things. We saw that over, I believe it was on Phoenix, was trying to take them with a solo fighter, and it just was all kinds of real gross.
So Phoenix already in the air. Checking out Volcano, we see a waterfall. That's got to have at least one thing in it.
Yeah, classic gamer in chat. Sandwiches not looking too tasty. No, these sandwiches are expired. We don't want any of them, to be real honest. Shum taking the fight though, so I mean they are decent experience, and he's found they're in the where to get that Bane to go off with set
and
RNG
where to not
on.
get hit by the rub, yeah.
Yeah, knowing that, you know, we have set RNG on, which means basically whatever you see in a fight, it's going to be the same thing you see in that fight every time you take it. So Shum knows that this is going to work every single time. So he's found a way to make the gross grind a safe grind. So it's going okay. We're not getting a ton of experience. We're getting a little less than 1,000 per fight right now. But when your level is that low to start with, it adds up quickly, but it's going to get to the point now where like this is going to get slow. So I'm going to assume he's probably not going to take this much higher than maybe 15, but we will see.
And there we have it. Luffy has doubled up on Get Lupa'd and do the Lufanian Super Sprint. So let's check out what we're missing in Magic. We got level 2 Life, hooray. White Magic, what else we got? We know level 3 is terrible. Level 4, X for Life 2. And over here to Black Magic, what do we got? Level 2, Garbage. Level 3 we know is Brack, Temper, and Lock.
Also, shout out to my bestie Woo Bear in chat for pointing out that I am an idiot. I forgot there was a worm tile on the board. Shum is probably killing 12 of those to get it.
Level 4 Nuke. We're still looking. There's level 7 Quake. Did we see Confuse anywhere? There it is, level 4. Okay, we did get it. Alright, so Confuse spotted, Nuke spotted. Okay. Meanwhile, it looks like, per our wonderful tracker Mecklin's notes, one of our teams did bump into Sarda and the world's most useful canal.
I always find it when you have a seed that works out like this where you do not need that canal at all. And then that's like, you find it and you're like, aw, that, wait, well, it couldn't have been something useful. I also, and maybe it's just me, for those who have not ever seen it before, we have this fun thing on called the airboat. And that's where you can just suddenly start flying out of your ship. And I don't know what it is about getting that before canal, where you can just middle of the sea, whoop, you're in the air and you can just fly out of the inner sea without the canal. That just makes me happy. Especially if you get that in combination with a board where you have to do the docks. Yes. And you can do the 4 inner ones, fly up and out, and then land on the other docks. I've forgotten that twice, and I giggled when I did it.
So
and
funny.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but it made me happy.
So right now, what we have are 4 runners going in 4 different directions. Cataloging the world, trying to figure out stuff that we've got. Luffy bumps into Mirage. Gonna try and do the Grand Tour of Mirage 1. Phoenix catching up on the Get Lupa'd Super Sprint. Chanigan and Marsh still digging for an incentive item. And Shum running around on the overworld. On foot. Like our ancestors.
Do we have? I am so confused. I am scanning the board. Why is he walking?
Is our boat down here? Our boat's down here.
Okay.
And off we go. Okay.
Also, I just noticed, yeah, we got the canal afterwards, which is like, yeah, but we actually do need it because we have to slow boat.
That's true. We do have to slow boat. You can't just slow boat up to the canal and then just hop over it and keep going. No. That's an amount of speed that is unacceptable for the purposes of the tile. Chanigan back in Marsh Cave, I can only assume that something down here is lethal. Because I don't think we would choose to double dip this for funsies.
Ooh, a Vorpal +5 from Sarah. That'll certainly hit some things if we... the King and Sarah is a Vorpal +5 and a Saberbonk. It's like you knew that Sarah's gonna give us something that's gonna need help.
Yeah, the Cardia Royals are learning. They're like, no. Loots are out. This is what you need to solve the time loop. A really good sword and the power gauntlet. Godspeed.
Apparently they've been watching FFR races. I mean, I know at the very least Sarah has bought advertising time on our podcast, so I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Luffy acquires the Bingo Canal for his team. Lots of town diving. Luffy finding an ordeals and says, nah, I got better things to do.
Honestly, given the one tile that we need for that, I also would be like, I don't wanna. And look elsewhere. I'm starting to think Luffy is allergic to all locations.
Oh, and that, I believe, is our third loose. Chanigan fishing a TNT out of a Cardia that we previously fished a floater out of. So, all 17 minutes in and we found all three of our loose.
We sure have.
Oh boy. Oh, doggy.
Oh, so... we started with a ribbon, we have a good sword, we have the power bonk, we have all of our loose. We essentially could open not another single box in this game, except for, where we're looking incentive locations, and be perfectly fine.
Tail would be nice.
Yeah, but if we keep looking at incentivized locations and turning in turn-ins, we're going to get it, because it's not loose.
Yeah.
So it's either something from an NPC, or it's an incentive we're going to find at an incentive location.
Simultaneous chime pickups. Oh boy. You love it.
Meanwhile, the partners of our double chime recipients are both taking on Bickies. Not both getting their canoe at the same time, but close enough. Which at this point may or may not be needed.
They are needed. Bicky is holding the canoe. Shum gets it first. Chanigan gonna get it momentarily.
Because we know where Sky is, we know where Earth is, we know where Volcano is. I don't think we've seen...
And vendor item over here in Provoca is the key, which...
You save. Here's how you afford that. You save. You go sell everything you have that's worth money. You buy it. And as soon as your partner has it, you windmill slam reset.
The power of co-op.
Absolutely love it. Best way to play this game. I will die on that hill with anyone who wants to argue with me. I will scream it from the mountaintops till I'm blue in the face. And I live near a lot of mountains, so I could do it all day long.
Alright, what do we got over here? Shun picking up the Oxyel.
Chanigan headed to the lock boxes here. They've either not seen their third loose, so don't... Or we're just checking...
Might be looking for just straight cash?
Or maybe, yeah.
They're awfully cash-starved, I'll note that, and we are going to have to afford magic at some point, so it's the weird position where I think we're just opening boxes for money.
You just gotta go to a town, pretend one of their armor or weapon shops is a pawn shop, sell all your things, call it a day.
Question, chat, is Cardia incentivized in this? It is,
Sure
and
is.
because it's not a dungeon, there can be also loose in Cardia if you find after the first one, which is how we found both Floater and TNT in 2 different Cardias.
Yep.
Do we know that all 3 loose are gone? We do know that all 3 loose are gone. Our first loose was in Earth, our second was in Ice, and then our third was the duplicate in Cardia. Ooh, Excal spotted out of Mirage 2. Yeah, if I were theorizing, I think the loot of Northwest Castle is just looking for cash. Just because there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to buy to satisfy tiles. And... you know, sure, further down the road, you know, after our grind, we can do 200 grand, but we're going to want 1 through 7. Quake is high level and expensive. We're going to want Confuse. Just, there's a lot of stuff to load up on. Oop, and that was Adamant out of Marsh. Chanigan getting the Oxyale for his team. Shum completing Revive a character in battle with their life too against the strangely lethal Cobras. Phoenix finding a Confuse Gauntlet. That will help massively with the Confuse carry tile.
Oh yeah, if we can, as long as we can keep whatever party member has that in its inventory up, we can just stand there and throw it at carry all day long until it sticks. That's very, very helpful. Anytime you have like that, or Kraken, or Quake Glitch, and you find that spell you need on an item, it's practically like Christmas.
So, status report, 24 minutes in. The world is really pretty much our oyster. What are we even still looking for that's 100% necessary? Well, we still need the loot, and we still need the rod. Those absolutely have to have. We're also still looking for the tail. It's not required, but we got a really good Vorpal, and we want to use it.
Yeah. Right now, that's our only, I mean, quote-unquote, in-game weapon. Do we want the tail for that? And it shouldn't be too hard to get it, again, because it's not, we already know it's not going to be a loose.
Right.
But, I mean, yeah, open a random box, find a masa, that's no longer necessary either. And let's be honest, the way this seed's going, I wouldn't be half surprised if that happened.
So Shum gets Ruby out of Robot. Well, got some experience, but otherwise not a whole heck of a lot notable out of those waterfall boxes. I stand corrected. Comment in chat, column 5, row 4. You must promote after level 25. Tail is 100% required.
Well, again, good thing it's not going to be loose, because, man, having to... That feels real bad when you're just opening boxes looking for something like that.
So Shum gets the cube out of Titan's Tunnel. Key items right now, pretty decent. Pretty even between our two sides. Okay, Sages in Crescent have the rod. And I can only assume this was on rack because this is the last town anyone has gone to. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
So right now, the question we should be answering is who's in the lead right now. And right now, based on a couple things, I'm going to give the lead to NUKE kids. There's ever so slight edge, I think, on the hunt for the required items. And also, looking at the bingo board, I would say that 2 of the 3... They have 3 more tiles. That is a lead, yes. But 2 of those tiles I would classify as irritating. That being 3 worms or 12 total. That one can take a while to actually hunt down and, like, complete. We found a tile that it's like a 2-rounder. It's very annoying right now. And the other one, successfully cure a status ailment in battle with white magic. Cannot understate... or cannot overstate just exactly how annoying that one can get the further into the game you go. So them getting rid of it this early, huge weight of stress off their backs.
Yeah, if we were still looking for loose, once we get back to Earth, I think Chanigan and Phoenix would have easily found that worm tile on the 2nd floor there. But unless they are purposely checking tiles when they're in dungeons to see if they can find something like the worm tile, I don't think they're going to see it. Because they have no reason to go into that part of Earth when they go through to get liched. They just don't anymore.
So, Phoenix, over here in Mermaids...
Wait, hang on. Garrison said that he did the tile on Earth. Okay, I saw him get a worm there. I thought maybe it was a box. Was it? Yeah, it was only one. It's the same as on Earth. But if okay, then if Phoenix saw it, then he at least knows to go back to it. Okay. Right. I missed that. I thought it was a box he opened that it was in, but Saracen's saying it was a tile. So, never mind. Forget everything I just said. Pretend I've got one of those little men in black thingies and I just wiped all y'all's memory. I said nothing. Y'all heard nothing. Yeah. And such.
And Luffy talking to Matoya to get the loot. Chanigan checking inventory, sees that we have an herb, promptly leaves. We did turn in the herb at some point, didn't we? What does our tracker have to say?
I was about to go check notes. I believe so.
The tracker has replied with question marks. I don't know that we've turned this herb in. Maybe we're gonna go do it now. Maybe we had to get a running start. You got to do a donut around in the flying hot dog. Get yourself warmed up to it. Now we're handing over the herb. Okay. For a bridge. Okay, that's why we didn't do it. Fantastic.
Lovely.
This is why you should have let him sleep.
He's mad that we woke him up.
Yeah.
No, we
Chat
got a
pointing out
womp incentive.
Chat pointing out, don't think NUKE Kids found the bottle to get the herb either, so they're not missing anything pivotal, but they are missing the fact that they can stop opening boxes, which itself is pivotal.
Oh, that feels a little bad. Yeah, because opening a bunch of boxes when you don't have to can quickly add up to time.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste.
Mm-hmm. Mecklin in chat, Shanigan just found a bridge from something. Yes, that was the herb turn-in. We finally turned in the herb. It was a bridge. So Luffy on the way into Volcano. I know picked up Confuse earlier. Not sure if they have a Confuse gauntlet. Meanwhile, Phoenix is still making progress in Sea Shrine, Shum, same floor, and Shanigan en route to next destination. We are looking for a grind, maybe?
What do we need that is...
T-Rex is my guess.
I don't see anything on the... Well, there you go.
Well, we found it.
If that's a grind you're wanting...
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Mission accomplished, I guess, but...
Congratulations, you did it!
We do have an awful lot of things we still need, notably orbs to get the scaling.
Yeah, not to mention, this is a mighty big dino, and, I mean, we ain't got a whole lot to get through it right now, so...
And Luffy picks up the slab from Volcano.
Hey Fizzle, there's a question in chat I don't know the answer to. You should answer it.
Boogadahoo, they sleep, then the white mage goes, you can cure for that sleep. You can cure for that sleep if you're real fast about it, and RNG is on your side.
Thank you.
Because the problem is that sleep is just the... question chat, what is the transfer complete block? Yeah, that's successfully land Xfer on a fiend, which I have... Do we have Xfer? I'm not sure that I've seen Xfer. Then again, my eyes glaze over whenever we're in a white magic shop, so...
Well, we might be about to find out. Hey, there we go!
Hey, there it is, level 4. See, they know. Our runners know. That's why they're in the finals. And I don't know, and that's why I'm here in the booth.
Okay, so we need Xfer and we need Confuse. I find it a little comical that Xfer is slot 1 level 4 and Confuse is slot 1 level 4 in white and black magic.
Comment in chat, the turn order was black mage goes, sleep hits, then white mage goes. Set RNG, I believe X... Oh no, that was off the hard reset. Yeah, no, yeah, you can do that. You can predict that. The hard reset will reset the combat RNG for that first encounter, so sleep will happen, black mage will be slept, and you can cure for that black mage. Yes, that will work.
Also, we just saw the slab turn in the fan. It is our tail.
Ooh. Don't know where Cure 4 is. Cure 4 was also level 4 White Magic, White Mage locked. I think? Or was that Life 2? Was that Life 2 or was that Cure 4? I don't know, it's White Magic. It's whatever.
Luffy returning to the last place he wants to be. Ordeals, and I don't blame him because the tile for ordeals is gross. It is return to Cinder. And what that fantastically unfun little tile means is you have to find your way through the tiles in the most wrong order to make sure that you get sent back to the very, 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 very beginning at least 3 times. And you have Luffy thankfully figured it out very quickly. But I can speak from experience that sometimes it is very hard to figure out and takes a very, very long time and is unfun and makes me sad when I see it on the board for myself or anyone else.
What if I told you that for the entirety of the tournament, my poor partner who puts up with me got returned to sender every single time in every single practice and every single race?
Yes. But you did all the things like statuses and curing things and all that stuff that I can't remember with my old lady brain still after weeks and weeks of co-ops. Still every time I would try to remember all of them would forget at least one. So I kind of
every time Return to Sender was on the board, it's like, okay, whoever finds ordeals first has to deal with this. And then I would hear very loud expletives at around the 20 to 40 minute mark in the race as not me found ordeals every single time. Co-op bingo is the best idea we've ever had.
You know, I've never done bingo until this year because, well, I knew it would hurt my brain if I had to do it solo. But can confirm, bingo with co-op's actually quite enjoyable. Even when it's unfun, it's fun. Hopefully I didn't just accidentally predict how this race ends.
So I see both Chanigan and Phoenix in Volcano. There must have been something important in here that I missed out on. Phoenix is down here.
No, we got our slab from there.
Yeah, we got the slab from here. There might have been something in a marked box that I missed out on, but Phoenix is down here rifling through closets.
Huh.
Which,
I mean, could just be looking for gear or something.
To answer the question, rifling through closets, what exactly are the rooms that you have to open? One person has to open all of the following. They need to open the red D chest on Carrie's floor. They need to open the single box in the tiny room right before the vampire. They need to open all 3 boxes in the bottom room of Earth B4. And they need to open both boxes in the lower right room of Sky 2.
Comment in chat. That Carrie was real upset with that thief. And the comment I was about to make. And apparently that black mage. We're trying to confuse a Carrie, and Carrie apparently knows it because she did not want that black mage standing upright.
Boy, this is an unhappy Carrie. Good gravy.
At this point, we're just bringing that fighter back up with life 1. We got her confused. Just to make sure that black mage wasn't, you know, who she aimed for next.
We also marked transfer complete. I looked away. Oh, that was a lot of damage out of that fire one. Yeah, we gotta have an expert on that. So Confuse and Exfer slapped on that carry 1. Yeah, there's no way there's no way Confuse damage hits 99 without an Exfer on a Fiend, so yeah, that's on there. So we're going to try and make it the rest of the way through this fight.
Also, while we're doing that, hello, Possum Morbius and the Raiders from their channel. Welcome to Game 2 of our co-op finals.
Unfortunately, Carrie has broken free of the Confuse, so we're going to try real hard.
Oh no.
To make it through. We're also running low on Life and Life 2 charges. We've got one more Life 2. We've got one more Temper. Axe Swing goes out. Big crit for 465. Down goes Carrie. Okay, as Chanigan promotes. I didn't see the thingy mark, so I don't think we were... No, not even close to 25. Okay.
Nope. Now, I will say this. That Carrie fight did not convince me at all to stop calling the revive with Life 1 flag the tub thumping flag, but that fight using just Life went far better than it usually does after that fighter stopped getting knocked down every time it got brought back up.
Yeah, it's fine. He got up again. So Chanigan now in Sky. Potentially headed upwards to do Sky itself.
Ooh, we found ourselves an X-Cal +1.
Okay.
Which, I mean, we have the Vorpal, but... And we have a Katana, but with this, if we wanted to put the X-Cal on the fighter and switch that Vorpal to our ninja... Oh, there you go. And is that what we're doing? It sure is what we're doing.
So it looks like Chanigan is just looting Mirage 2. Phoenix is loading up on magical spells. I didn't see if we got all the way to purchasing 1 through 7, but Phoenix is going to be the one that has to wait to promote to after 25, so that's going to be a minute. Meanwhile, Shum in Hall of Dragons, Luffy purchasing all the magics.
Which
and by all the magics, I mean at least one thing.
And I know there was a question about Cure 4 just a bit ago. It is slot 4, level 6.
Ooh. Red Wizard learnable. Just saying.
There is.
Okay, so this has got to be 1 through 7. Are we going to do a quick check? Are we going to use the Force? How are we figuring out we're doing this tile? Okay, future problems for Luffy, as Chanigan and Phoenix are looking around at stuff. Chanigan just needs 6 and 7 to complete that tile on that Black Mage. Shum continuing to grind in Hall of Dragons, looking to knock out this promote after 25 tile ASAP. Fast and Warp, level 7 Gaia. Oof. It's big oofs.
And I
Heal
think
3 level 7 as well. Ugh.
I think Temper was pretty high up there too. Ew.
Temper, yeah, I think, shared a level with...
It's like 7, like, magic.
There's some
the magic we want, the magic we want and the magic we need, in addition to this board, is, in a lack of better words, or words I can use on stream, quite unfortunate.
So Chanigan has now landed at this here T-Rex.
If it doesn't follow, help. Say, Lee knows it casts sleep, and we can keep that. I think they still need that one? Yes.
Correct. They do still need that.
We're still not going for it, though.
Nope. the danger with this is that the longer we spend grinding, the more we risk that Black Mage leveling its MDef to the point where it no longer gets tagged by that sleep, if we still wanted to do that here. But this is one of those things where it'd be difficult to, like, consider it in the moment, maybe, because sleep is one of those things that, like,
Yeah, Jay just beat me to it. There was a question in chat that ninja has hurt dinosaur. That ninja has hurt dragon.
Yeah, the ninja has hurt dragon, and I believe all dinosaurs do have the dragon subtype.
Oh, do they?
They do.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Well.
And
Saracen in chat is correct. The Black Mage does have -10 MDef.
Does, and that's only to its start. So we could still level out of it. And yes, salute to Phoenix doing the putt-putt boat. Just sitting in the water, just...
On a boat, in our swim trunks, in our flippy
Yeah, we aimed a little south. We putt-putted. We have completed putt-putt.
When you're used to going fast, going that slow just gives you directional challenges. You no longer know where you're headed.
Yes, it's happened to all of us.
It might sound really dumb, and I don't care, but one of the things that I'm genuinely a little proud of is when heading south from coming out of the canal and directly like south of Melman, I know exactly where to stop and turn left to hit the crescent dock. Exactly. Even when I am going in a pub boat, because I did that for you once this tournament too. That is proof alone that you can never say I don't love you. I did slow boat for you, sir.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Return to sender and slow boat. Thank you very much. So Shum has promoted after 25. Tile lit. Everything great. Off he goes. Looking at this here tile, or looking at this here tile list, the two big ones, I think, are Confuse Carry and Kira Status Ailment with White Magic, and those are split between the two teams. Annoying grindy ones are 12 Ghosts and 12 Worms, so that, in my mind, puts NUKE Kids still ahead a little bit. Transfer Complete, there is always still the option of heck it, I'll just X for Lich 2. So that's still potentially a solution down the line. So right now, I think based on tiles completed, I still give a minor edge to NUKE Kids. And Saracen calling out, it seems like our runners are attempting to yank out the Sahag encounters. That seems to be what Phoenix is doing. I saw Phoenix kill regular Sahags earlier, so we're probably here fishing for the Wizahag Arsahag encounter. It is on many floors, so if we don't find it here, we could try elsewhere. As Chanigan is here, rifling through some closets. Will be interesting to see which of them ends up double backing over things the other did, because Phoenix opened the red D chest. Chanigan has opened the sky chest.
Neither has done Earth.
Neither has done Earth. Chat calling out Luffy with a much easier time confusing that carry. Oh yeah, that thing's stuck. Phoenix finding Unwizahag in an encounter. If we really wanted to, we could go back out to the open ocean, and that's exactly what he's doing.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I'll blame him.
Hey, look, it's our Sahags. Here is a tile about to be done as Chanigan pulls up to T1. Shum enters Earth, heads downstairs. Luffy lights the volcano orb.
I was about to say, is there a reason why we're not AoEing the daylights out of this fight? Because that first round, it was just swing, 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 swing.
What's important is we got there.
I love that he is so done with that tile that as soon as Spade landed on 1, he said, I'm out!
Yeah, no. Mission complete. Boop.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, status report. Luffy is attempting to do the Sahag tile, because once you see that your opponents have done the Sahag tile, you just need to do the Sahag title. Like, I don't write the rules, that's just how they work. Shum down in Earth Cave, having a whale of a time. Chanigan deciding to join in Earth Cave. With Chanigan in here in Earth Cave, I'm going to assume that Chanigan is going to go back and do the Red D room, because he'll be at 3 of 4 closets inspected.
That would make the most sense. It would be much faster for Channon to go back and do to just go and do the one there in Volcano than it would be for Phoenix to do all the ones that Chanigan has done. So and Chanigan finds the worm tile. We're just gonna sit here and take this 12 times.
Oh, they have Blizzard too?
Oh, yeah, they've got a whole lot of nasty. They had Blizzard, they had Expert, they had Rub, they had Slow. I think it was Slow. There was maybe 1 or 2 other things in it. Yeah, he said, I'm leaving. But he knows where he can find it elsewhere, so I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Or just doesn't want to do that at all. It's just like, we'll find worms elsewhere. Which I'll be honest,
yeah, you can find that tile up on the first floor, so.
Yeah.
So Shum on the Lich fight, goes for Quake, gets the Quake, lights the tile, bing bang boom. So here's Chanigan checking the Lich closet chests. I looked away, but I assume we also did Vampire Closet?
Yes. That's where Chanigan saw the worm tile.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Which Saracen did point out the sandwich there was just probably because he was doing the closet. Yeah, that's, why he found it. I thought maybe he might just say, you know what, I'm here, let me take 12 of them, knock it out. But it does at least have that. Chanigan, don't forget to light your tile.
What? I don't think he's done the vampire. I don't think he's done the Red D one.
Yep.
Yep.
Never mind me, I'm dumb.
It's really difficult to track 4 screens with 2 teams doing 1 bingo board. There's a lot to focus on. We're doing our best to keep track, folks.
For anyone who's curious, my mixing up things on the bingo board for comms is exactly how I've done it all through co-op. So the fact that this man put up with me for an entire tournament of this just proves that he's practically a freaking saint. Because your girl here is real bad at bingo.
Question chat, wasn't it a turn 1 Quake on Lich? I thought it was. I thought that's what I saw Shum get. And yet, Janigan seems to have flunked out. I am puzzled by this development.
Huh? Well, could it be party order? I don't.
I am unsure.
No.
Oh, chat saying Saracen, Saracen pointing out in chat, Shagan may have had something untoward happen to the Black Mage.
Oh, that is possible.
Yeah, might have gotten tagged by something that did enough damage that it went down, whereas Shooms did not.
Yeah, and his levels are not super high, so that Black Mage is squishy enough that it's not going to take a whole lot to do a decent chunk of damage to it.
Oh, shoutouts to Roostick and Ordeals. So, status report. There are quite a bit more blue tiles than there are red tiles. So that really kind of cements the Nuke Kids lead at the moment. They only have Tia left to get, but they have several of the more annoying checks done. Shoom pulling up to Volcano, probably going to get this last closet down in here. Chanigan going to follow suit shortly. Things left to do. We gotta grind out 12 worms, we gotta grind out 12 ghosts, we gotta grind out 12 ogres. Oh, so many find and kills.
Yeah. This game too is against here it's feeling a little reminiscent of our game too with the Nuke Kids. I'm having unpleasant flashbacks. You just look at that board and go, oh, there's so many things we need to do to catch up.
Oh, we only have 3 charges of Quake. Second turn does not do the trick. Pretty please. Third turn Quake. Let's go. And ooh. Jenigan is 0 for 2 on quaking this Lich.
This might be a case of just get Lich down and then come back.
Lich 2.
Yeah, Lich 2. Multiple reasons. One, you'll have a lot more charges for Lich 2. Also, unless, and I'm going to stop talking to make sure I am not about to say something. 1 second. Okay, it was the white mage that had the -4 max MP. Okay, so yes, you would have quite a few more charges once you have levels for Lich 2. Also, if it doesn't work on Lich 2 as compared to Lich 1, going back to Lich 2 is much quicker than rediving this earth cave multiple times.
Yep.
Although bright side, Chanigan is now 25, so he can easily mark off the promote after 25 bucks now. Unless I don't think he's promoted. I'm not good with alternate sprites. I get confused as to when they're promoted or not.
Well, we saw Chanigan promote earlier, I believe.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah. Chanigan, you guys still need 12 ghosts. You should blow up the ghost. Okay. Okay, let's see how second slot works. Let's go.
Oh, come on! Dang it.
Nothing turn 1. How about turn 2? Hey, we got there.
Saracen's calling me out in chat because I don't know how to recognize promoted sprites.
Oh, I think Shimbabi is having a real bad time. Oh, it was Overworld Rankulos, mayhaps? I didn't know you could find that many Rankulos over there.
Alright, now Chanigan
was-
heading down real quick to get that last box there for the rifling through the closets.
Yep. Oh, she's going for a solo grind. Chanigan headed down to get the last rifling through closet. Phoenix and Hall of Dragons, presumably for a grind pre-promotion. Chanigan taking an ogre fight, because ogres is still on the list of things to do. Was this the last ogre we needed? That's not a giant. Oop, there we go. Okay, correct tile lit.
Yeah, it's looked like Shum and Luffy's had a little bit of a lead for a while, but a decent chunk of those solid blue tiles are suddenly turning multicolored.
Correct, but there's one that I've still got my eye on, and that is cure a status ailment in battle with white magic. That one is the toughie.
Yeah, Garland early game, Luffy figuring that out was huge. Good job, little brother.
Phoenix somewhere with ghosty things. Oh, off the hard reset, we find 2 wraiths at a time. So Phoenix is just doing that to mash out 12 ghosts real quick. Once that's done and out of the way, he's going to have to go hunt down the worms out of Earth. And then we got to figure out what exactly we're doing with giants. I don't think we've seen giants on a tile anywhere. But they do exist in the overworld. We could take a look down by Crescent. We could take a look up by Lefane and hope we get lucky. Options aplenty for trying to mash out giants in a timely manner. I looked away, but Chanigan has marked rifling through closet, so we did make it through the Gershark Wizzsehag tile. We made it to the box. Chanigan has looted all closets.
Alright, we're heading into ordeals, so we can take care of Return to Cinder.
Yep.
And just as Chanigan goes into ordeals, Shu marks off hit level 40 on a character.
Yep, that big fighter. Fighter and big.
I think level 40 qualifies as, oh lord, he coming.
Coming from Woo Bear. Yeah. Just went and looked, like it was turn 3 slot 4 for Lich Quake, and that might have been the turn that Chanigan's Black Mage was face down.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, because he would have had just enough cast of Quake to get him through that if it had worked. That's rough, because it took him, 3 dives for that? And Roostic. It is not exactly a known fact that I am a girl who appreciates her black magic. That said, I am also a girl who loves a roost stick. You give me a roost stick and a fighter with decent gear and a decent weapon, and I don't care. My whole party can wipe the Kraken too. Actually, that except for Monday, that actually happened in a co-op race. And I will solo knight the rest of the seed before I reset out of it. Gundam Fizz against the world, here we come.
So, I will say that normally, I'm just like, Roostic, don't need it, that is whatever. The scaling in co-op changed my mind. And several absolute disaster practices really changed my mind. So we need the Roo Stick in this flag set. I'm still going to leave it at home the rest of the time.
It's fine. We can agree to disagree on that one.
Ain't got time for Roos. We got power. Speed and power. Let's go. Just blast through.
I mean, that's usually how I do it. But I let the knight ruse. While the rest of the party I bring is going to sling fast and timbers at it and bluff him into oblivion, and I swing once and I'm out.
So Chanigan still... Oh, yes, we're checking this tile. Those are horses. We do not need those. Off we go. Shum finds giant iguana. Chat calling out on a tile. Yes, Hall of Giants tile indeed. Interesting that Phoenix either isn't aware of this or took a break and is going back. Comment in chat. Phoenix needs to find a shop with heal pots like bad.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I noticed that. I noticed that Canaria was everyone's favorite, only pures and softs. So there's that.
Yeah, I had noticed it right before Saracen's comment in chat. And I don't know why I got slightly tickled. It just in the heal pot slots, like, Pures 4. You know you've been somewhere and had a particularly, more than likely, just bad time when you are completely out of heals. Like, you don't see that very often, and when you do, it feels probably bad. What are we taking this fight for? Phoenix?
I am unsure what we are doing over here.
Was it for money? It was for money.
We seem to be on the hunt for something. Chanigan is going back over already turned in incentive locations. We turned in the herb again. We already did that. We turned in the slab again. We already did that. We're looking for something.
Loot. Or no, not loot.
No loot. They don't have loot.
They do have loot.
Do they?
Key and loot. I'm seeing it on the tracker.
I saw their inventory. I don't think they have loot.
Oh.
Ruh-roh. Thanks to our absolutely wonderful restreamer, Mecklin, we know that loot was buffering. Oh, that's a long chain from Marsh. Marsh had the adamant, which led to the crown, which leads to the crystal, which leads to the loot. Okay.
Alright, Chanigan figured it out. Chanigan never got the incentive out of here. Remember he kept getting bounced out?
That's
okay,
right.
Yeah, he figured it out though, so we're good. We just gotta go get it.
Okay. Crisis averted. And by crisis, I mean, Phoenix, please stop eating blue steaks and go finish the rest of these tiles.
Or Phoenix, stop hitting it and cure sleep if you're able. I think maybe that's what we're doing. That or we're trying to kill people, like off party members. I think actually that might be what we're trying to do because we need to get someone to 50, and this is a good way to get 50. If you can knock down your party members, yeah.
If that T-Rex stops casting white magic, yeah, we'll be doing great.
Dear T-Rex, act more like a dinosaur.
Right. So, Shum is in Topher. Got rid of something in the inventory to open a box. Found an iron gall. I don't think that's what we were doing this for. Ribbon? Did we find a ribbon in here? We found a hold shirt in here. Okay.
Oh.
Armor's armor.
Okay. I mean, about the looks of it, he might need it, because, boy, it ain't great looking over there.
Shum doing an Earth? No, right, mid-Topher. That's right. I remember how this game works. Phoenix doing the Giant style as Shum approaches Lich 2. First in Topher, and with their team having a completed board. Poutine, etc. still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles left to light. Several of which I would classify as irritating. Shum opting for the straight damage approach to make it through Lich 2. Lich 2 opens with a stun, nobody cares, down goes Lich. And we're going to exit. We're looking for something. Armor, maybe? Armor, ribbons, something? I don't know. He's off on a hunt for something. As Luffy steps up to the Lich 2 T-ball. And is just going to toddler waddle up to it and just smash it for all he's got. There we go. Knocked it right out of the park.
Gonna toddler waddle up to it. Also, we went back to Gaia for fast.
Oh, yes. Yup, that's mandatory. Good call. We got a carry 2 fight. How's that looking? We are opening with straight damage. Vorpal first for 300. Fade goes out for 316. Identical damage from the Vorpal and the Fade. That's neat. Fighter also participating fast after the nick of time. Incoming melee kind of did a number to that night. Second turn is free. We get some ink. Temper is going to go off. Cure 4 is going to go off. Xcal says 9:34. We are done with this fight. Let's see how this Kraken 2... Well... Let's see how this Kraken 2 fight... Waters, please. Waters. Come on. Kraken 2, third tries the charm. Let's see. We're going to go for buffing strats, ruse. We're looking at options. We're going to invis the top slot and fast. Mix of offensive and defensive buffs going off. Kraken opens with Fire 3. Triple digit numbers to the White Mage, otherwise pretty unnotable. Looks like we're going for more buffs. Incoming melee takes the knight down to 30 health. Unsure if we're scouting or if this is our plan A for killing fiends. We're switching over to straight offense now. Gonna hope Cure 4 does things. Cure 4 does indeed go off. Xcal. 4 hits for 410. Not exactly what we wanted to see. Ninja dodges the stun. 4 hits, 942. Kraken 2 still there. Considering a lock, possibly gonna go for it. Melee for 1,000. Kraken still there. Itty bitty chip shot on 118 from the Xcal. Down goes Kraken 2. Data being fed from Luffy to Shum. Shum approaching Kraken 2, Luffy onto Tia 2. Saber and Ruse and Invis and Fast is the name of the strategy over on Luffy's side. Looking over at Shum's side, Invis 2 is the only real iteration. Fast and Ruse and Saber. Down over on Luffy's side. We're still on the Tia 2 fight, continuing buffing. Heal 3 after it looks like we might have taken some kind of single target damage, possibly a melee strike. Lock goes off. Incoming melee misses the White Mage. The wood armor paying dividends right now. You can try Cheeky Bane and see what happens. Incoming melee misses the knight. Outgoing melee. 9 hits for 1,000. 5 hits, 535. Tia present. Bane? Nah. We're going to try swing, wait. Xcal. 8 hits, 777. We're through the Tia fight. Very melee heavy. We are on to Chaos. Get your guesses in chat as to what we are dealing with.
And it is...
a menu screen.
I mean, it's defeated
whoa,
me like a boss fight before.
Did we equip weapons? Luffy, did we equip anything? Okay, we got the snake pit? Snake, pile of snakes, that's what we got.
Funny looking Tia's in there, right? Something?
Yep.
I think, yeah.
We got a pile of snakes, a Tia 1 and a Tia 2. Let's try Bane. Bane tags one of the Tias out of the top slot, out of the gate.
Dang.
Oh, and we ate a hold. Was it the Tia 2 that went down? Oh, it might have been a Tia 2 that got 3 and 256th.
Yeah, it was. That's huge.
Great googly moogly. This is a fight. Yeah, Fire 2 incoming, not going to do much. And the second Bane, Luffy is through. To whomst it may concern.
I'm sorry.
Put a Bane hammer in the top slot. Sincerely, your teammate.
That might have been the absolute easiest alt boss fight I've ever seen in all of my FFR history, and I've been here forever because I'm an ancient old lady.
Calls of malarkey from the chat.
Heck, between game 1 and game 2, this might have been the easiest boss theme fight, so we've had the entire tournament.
This is the this is the easiest alt fiend I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, no, Mechlin! Luffy did not have a weapon equipped on the night.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He just got so flippin' lucky.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we have passed on the information. Here comes the Bane. There goes the Tia 2. And some snakes. Tia 1 goes for the hug, it misses. Second Bane takes out the Tia 1. We are not even getting... Alright, we are going to get a turn 2, except this time it's going to be with a whatever snake.
God.
No, we're not. Lightning 3 takes care of it. Single round
God.
from Shum. That is a GG. New Kids on the Block taking round 2.
What's that last fight? I swear the next time someone gives me a lot of crap about a seed I rolled, I'm just gonna have this one bookmarked and hand it to them.
Yeah. Put this on DVD and just mail it out and say, see, they're not all that bad.
Oh my gosh, Gigi, that was ridiculous.
Wow. So we're going to game 3.
We sure are. Oh man.
That is Nuke Kids on the Block across the line at 1:17:02, which I'm 99% sure is the fastest finish of the tournament. Which is unfortunate because I think we had the one before that and it was like 1:20.
It's one of the fastest, if not I know we had... Actually, I think the fastest might still be Chanigan and Phoenix, because I think they had like a 1:12.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, game 1 just a minute ago was less than that too, yeah.
That explains why I have no memory of it, because I was eating.
I mean, food is important. I don't think they were serious, but there was a question of game 3 now in the race room.
Uh-huh.
The fact that Chanigan and Phoenix are still playing, I'm going to assume that is not, but... Although Shoom seems real adamant about it. Yeah, these two teams have had a heck of a time finding a time that works for all four, which is why we are doing this to begin with. So yeah.
One of our winners in chat, Luffy, saying, "Bring it on, Canada."
Oh my gosh, it's co-op's version of Team USA versus Team Canada. It didn't even dawn on me till now.
Oh my god, it really is. Okay, Chanigan and Phoenix in Topher. Chanigan down to the solo knight on the Tia 2 fight, doing best to mash through. Phoenix having a bit of a struggle with this Kraken 2, attempting Bane strats, but not working quite like we hoped they would. Stun tagging that top ninja. We life 2'd our fighter back up. 2 hits, 158, not what we wanted. Kraken says, "Nuh-uh," smashes that knight back into the pavement. It seems like we're having quite a bit more difficulty. A nuke out of Kraken that we did not see previously takes the white mage down into huddle mode. Outgoing melee is not seeming to get anywhere. We went for a life 2 on, I think, our second slot. Yes, white mage at 1 health. Cure for self. Por favor, let's try an X-Gal swing. We're through Kraken 2. Chanigan on the Tia 2 floor takes down the Vampire Pack, makes it to 32.
Oh, that poor,
Do we have
level 30. That poor 30 level 2 fighter with 400 and some HP breaks my heart. I don't think we do.
I don't know that we do.
Oh no. Oh.
And I don't know that they have the Bane stick either. I think we're gonna try this.
Oh.
That's an early hit we didn't want.
Yeah, Wukong out. He did not put the ribbon on the fighter. I'm trying to remember a thing. Oh no! I clicked the. Oh, there we go. Ooh, where?
Yeah, we have auto ribbon. We don't need a ribbon on the
fighters. Yeah, auto ribbon on the fighter.
Already got it. Yep. And we're gonna try and and a cobra, a lone itty bitty snake crits through. And down goes Chan again.
Final boss? You can take out the big fiends with a Bane stick, and a tiny little snake's gonna kick your fighter out. This is rude.
And Poutine you out of the tournament has forfeit. And I see one of our teams up in the waiting room. Let me pull them in. And we are joined by Nuke Kids on the Block. GG.
GG's. Thanks.
GG.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. You guys are 1-1.
I have to ask this because it is just burning at my soul. I need to. Luffy, that final boss fight. Yeah. Are you aware that you had nothing equipped to that fighter?
Nope. Definitely wasn't.
I watched it happen, but I had concerns.
Even still, I was leaning into the thief with the Vorpal 5. That's why he was throwing out Bane. He was throwing out the Bane hammer, and it hit, and that's what I was like. Oh yeah, okay. He was just standing there being a totem.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Absolute insanity.
It's like, wait, did it take out a Tia? Wait, did it take out Tia too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lucky mistake.
Oh.
If he would have just slot 4 banned on turn 1, he'd have the rest of it down.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Who needs fast?
That's the beauty of co-op. You can communicate this to your partner, and your partner can iterate and improve on the original run.
Yeah.
I like set RNG as a flag, just period. I think there's, benefits to it. But it is such a flippin' beautiful flag in co-op. It just is.
And we are also joined by Chanigan, one half of Poutine U out of the tournament. GG.
Hello.
Hello.
No GG. No,
it ain't over yet.
It ain't over yet. You get a GG for game one. You get a GG for game one.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yes. I mean, I still say GG for game 2 because,
yeah,
everything went
you
bad.
stuck it out. But I don't know if you watched Fizzle and I's game 3 against the Nuke kids, but watching it, this one felt a little bit like that one for us, and I'm just I understand how you feel right now.
Yeah. No, just everything. Like we remember, I remember the marsh incentive, which cost us a lot of time.
Was that the boat?
We didn't know where to go.
I don't remember.
That was adamant that eventually chained into loot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we saw you in there quite a few times at the beginning, but I don't think we ever caught what bounced you out.
The trap tile.
Okay, gotcha.
Something. I think gargoyles at some point. I bounced twice or 3 times. I don't remember. Everything was just killing me.
Yeah,
I was only level 4, so.
Yeah, we saw you in there, and then we saw you in there again. It was we kept. It was a thing where he's in there again. We need to pay attention to what's knocking him out, and then something would happen somewhere else, and we had a DDG just squirrel moment, and it just completely missed it every single time.
Yeah, no, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, first game everything went well, and second one just down the toilet.
We forgot how to play game 1. I did so much dumb stuff.
Oh, that's me game 2. Game 2, at some point I just stopped and did nothing for 15 seconds.
Yeah, so did I.
Just
where
because
am I going?
didn't know what to do.
What do I do? Where am I going? Shoot help.
After playing bingo for the first time ever with co-op, I genuinely think that at some point your brain just stops functioning. It's bingo's fault. And you just have to basically hard reset back to your factory settings and then just okay, now I know what to do again. But yeah, it feels like that happens often in bingo. At least once a race you just wait, something's not right. I messed something on this up.
I mean, it's kind of my dreamland. My ADHD is always looking for something to latch onto, and having 25 blinking lights with the timer going on the screen and then everyone talking, it's the best.
Yeah. It scratches that itch real good.
I think it might have for me if it wasn't also in addition of crippling anxiety of watching the squares of someone else light up while trying to do my own.
All right, so we are on to game 3, TBD. I think we're going to move this on to final thoughts. Going into game 3, we'll start with our first across the line in the second game, Nuke Kids on the Block. Final thoughts.
It's not final thoughts until after game 3 at this point, but it's all I'll be thinking about. No, this is exactly I guess the outcome that we all should have predicted is that we're going to go into game 3. This is a great set of opponents, and I'm looking forward to it.
Chanigan, second across the line the second time, first across the line the first time, first and second in our hearts. Final semi-final thoughts.
I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Yep.
But yeah, GG's again, boys. That was fun. I don't know. I'm just tired. I forgot most of game 2, if not all.
Also, I don't know if we did yet, but small shout out to Phoenix who couldn't make the interview, but GG to Buddy.
Yeah, he's an amazing partner. Like, especially for game 2, like he did most of the heavy lifting. While I just sit there and did nothing. But yeah, no. GG's again. We'll have to see when we can do game 3. But yeah, still fun. That was fun.
Comments from Phoenix in chat. It sucked. LOL. It was certainly a Danny seed. Thank you, Phoenix.
Oh yeah. And we have Jay. Roll the next seed.
The next one.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will probably, as long as he is able to somewhere to pop in on his phone. I could almost guarantee if you wanted Jay to come in and roll it, he would be more than happy to oblige.
All right, and Danny, my wonderful co-coms, final thoughts.
Real quick before we get to that, there was a question in chat as Saracen wanted to know if the Canadians were informed of the Bane strats on that last boss. I don't think so.
Yeah, Bane works on Tier 1 and Tier 2 and the final.
Great.
Yeah, if Bane turn 1 in slot 1 took out Tier 2, but if you did Bane out of slot 4, it took out both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you had to do Bane out of both slot 1 and slot 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. I got away with it. It was a mistake.
It sure was a thing.
Yeah. The fighter, but I unequipped the fighter by accident, and he had a Bane hammer anyway, and I was going to lean into the Vorpal on the ninja, so I didn't even realize he wasn't equipped. He was just throwing Banes out, and it got lucky.
Wow.
Yep.
But final thoughts. Both these games were an absolute blast to watch. Like we said earlier, we all knew going into these races, watching them, they were going to be incredibly close because these are both two really great teams that are very well matched, and that's exactly what they were. So I'm sure Game 3 will be more of the same. But GG to both teams, both getting a win out tonight, going to Game 3. I am very much looking forward to Game 3. I think it's going to be very entertaining to watch. And thank you to Captain Nerd, who hung out both races tonight and helped track. Mecklin, who not only helped track, but restreamed both races. To Jay and Sun, who did comms on the first race. Fizzled for doing comms with me tonight. Chat, who's been very informative and very entertaining. Yeah, just thanks to everyone. This has been a lot of fun. So I'm glad that we were able to do comms. Thanks to the runners who asked us to. And yeah, I think I've said all the things and stuff and such. So I'm gonna stop talking and let you talk more.
Stay tuned, everyone. Game 3 coming soon. #TBD. For everyone at the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, my name is Lord Fizzlebeef, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.